Okay, guys, this is my story. First off, my story is about bullying. Okay, so I know how it feels. Um, I'm gonna not say any names for the safety of those people and the safety of me. Okay, for the start off, I moved to this town April 27th, 2003. I've been here since the 3rd grade, and you know, moving to a new school is never easy, and especially if you're like me and you have a disability, it's even more brutal and stuff because, people make fun of you. People get made fun of every day for anything, for being ugly, being fat, um, just common things. But I mean, like, it's just something that everybody deals with. So I'm not like telling you a sad story and wanting you to cry, because that's not. I just want y'all to, if you see somebody get bullied, or being bullied, or anything like that, please do something about it, because one voice in the world can make a difference and just change the way that people look at things. And I hope my story brings hope to you. But anyways, okay, I moved here in the 3rd grade, 2003, on April 27th. Okay, I've been here since the 3rd grade. I came at the end of 3rd grade, so I didn't know anybody, and when I walk, I have like a slight little limp because I have this condition called cerebral palsy, and it's because when I was born, I was born 2 months in advance, I think, because my birthday was supposed to be on October 25th, and I came on August 23rd, so I was early, and I had some issues, and they had to keep me in the hospital for a long time, and I had to have a breathing treatment, and they didn't think I was gonna make it. So I'm lucky enough to be alive right now, and even if I walk with a limp, or if I only had one eyeball, I'd be happy that I'm alive, because some people just don't take life for granted. So I'm glad I'm alive. But anyways, so I didn't walk until I was 3 years old, because they didn't figure out what was wrong with me, and I finally walked at 3, and so I had to wear braces on my legs, and I had to use a walker, and I was always a happy child, and didn't care about it. I was happy no matter what, even if I walked bad or not. But the braces made my legs worse, and it made my leg you walk like this, and it made my leg turn in, so it made it worse. But anyways, and then when I was 5, I got into a car wreck, and let's see, what happened was I was sick. So you're never supposed to be in the front seat of the car when you're 5, but this was in the 90s, so it doesn't matter. But my mom put me in the front because I felt sick, and it was back when they had those windows that you roll down, not the ones where you press the button. This was old school. And my mom was pregnant, so I was sick, and she was like, okay, just get in the front and roll down the window. Well, my mom started yelling at me, and people yell at me. I'm a nice person, so I'm freaking out, because I don't like when people get mad at me. I really don't. So I got scared, and she scared me, and I opened the door, and I didn't have my seatbelt on because I was rolling down the window because I couldn't reach it. And when I opened the door, I slipped out, went under the tire, and my mom could not get me because she was pregnant with my brother at the time, and she was trying to move, but the stick shift was in her way, and it was hitting her belly, and she wasn't even supposed to be driving. I think she was supposed to be on bed rest. But anyways, and my babysitter was in the back seat, but she couldn't get out because there was locks. So anyways, I was underneath the car, pinned like this. My arm was pinned, both of my arms, with this big heavy jacket. And they said if I didn't have a jacket on and my arm wasn't up and pinned, if my arm was just straight down, my whole arm would have been crushed. and I probably wouldn't have arms right now, but the good news is I have arms. But so, and yeah, I broke every blood vessel in my body, and I was blind for 24 hours. Just imagine that when you're 5 years old. And I stayed in the hospital, and I missed a whole bunch of school. So, my life isn't easy. I mean, no one's is, but I mean, I'm lucky I'm here. I've had several millions of accidents, and the way I look at it is like, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go, and obviously it wasn't my time. But I mean, and then I have seizures. I had seizures. I don't have any more. I haven't had one in like 6 years or something. So people out there that are I forgot the specific word for it, but that have seizures, like, I get terribly offended when people make fun of seizures because it's just not funny. I mean, that can, like, you can die from a seizure. I mean, it's not funny. Like, just imagine it. Like, I had one in a swimming pool once, and I almost drowned to death because, yeah, and if the lifeguard wasn't there, I would have died like 6 years ago. And I've had seizures forever, but then they just went away one day, and they can come back if they want to, but I just get really offended when people, make fun of people like that, because it's just like, I know you're trying to be funny, but, I mean, you don't have to be cruel to be funny. You can be funny without, like, using bad language or mean gestures. I mean, come on. But, everybody has their own opinion, and then, so I've had seizures, but I took medicine, and I finally got over it. And then on top of that, I had asthma, and then I had the walking issue. So, it was never had an easy childhood, and plus my parents were divorced when I was like 6 or something. So, and then my brother died when I was like 5 or something. It was like in 97 he died, and he was only like, he was born on March 24th, 1997, and I think died in April or May, so he didn't live that long. So I had a rough childhood, and it was never easy. But back to my story. Okay, I moved here in the 3rd grade, and it's never easy moving to a new school because people make fun of you. Like, they're like, oh, she's a new kid, blah blah blah. Look at her, the way she walks, it's so funny, and they think it's funny, and they just say cruel things, and So I was bullied from like the 3rd grade to the 10th grade, and I'm not saying the school name because I don't want to get in trouble, but like, I mean, I still live here, so I have to watch what I say because I still live here, and I don't go to school here anymore because the things that went on, and like, I just want my story to be that, like, I didn't move because I wanted to. I moved because, like, I had to. Because being bullied from, like, 3rd grade to 10th grade, that's, like, almost your whole life. And especially if you're me, like, you're 18, and it's, like, pretty much your whole life. And there's a breaking point where you just say, you know what, I've had enough. Like, you just can't take it anymore, and you just can't do it. So, I was bullied. So, in the 6th grade, I always tried to fit in with the popular crowd because, like, that's the cool thing, and didn't realize, like, you don't have to be cool, you just have to, like, be yourself, and I just don't like myself, so, like, I always tried to be something I'm not, and it just never worked out right. So now I see, be yourself, be happy, love who you are, even if you're, like, gay, bi, or whatever. You should, like, you're just, you're yourself, and you're your own person. You're nobody else. Nobody can copy you. And but I was here in the 6th grade, and okay, my friends, they held me down and they pantsed me. So it was like a gang attack. It was like 4 people. I didn't think it was fair, so I got back at them, and I pantsed everybody else, because it's like, hey, if you're gonna hold me down against my will, and, like, with my arms and with my legs, and hold me down, especially when I have a disability and can't walk right, I'm gonna pan somebody else because it's just not fair. Like, I know it was wrong of me to do that to other people, and like now I'm looking back on that and I'm saying I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I mean, you're your own person, so. But I got in trouble. I went to ISS for a week. I mean, my mom would not let me have ISS with the other girls because she didn't want me to like get hurt again. So I had to sit in the principal's office for a week with her for like 2 hours a day or something. But anyways, and then through 4th grade, through 5th grade, through 6th grade, through 7th grade, through 8th grade or 7th grade my year, somebody made fun of the way I walked. And, I just don't understand why people can't just accept somebody for the way they are. Like, nobody's perfect on the world. The only person that's perfect is, like, God and Jesus. Because, like, and, yeah. But, I just don't understand why people can't accept you. Because even if, like, you walk different or something, like, I don't know. It doesn't really, it really aggravates me. But anyways, okay, first it got physical, because in 6th grade it got physical. Then, like, in 7th grade, one of these 8th graders at the school I fell on the floor because when I walk sometimes I'm kind of stumbly, and I fell on the floor in accident, okay? So, like, that kid, like, he keeps me down on the floor, and he takes me by my hair and pulls me by my hair across the stage and across the other side, like, twice. And then, because my choir teacher was, like, old, and she wasn't paying attention, and, like, I didn't tell my mom because, you know, she, like, I tried to tell people at school, but they didn't do nothing. And that's, like, bull crap. But, so I didn't tell my mom until this year, and she said it was, like, too late. I told her, and she said if I would have known it was that bad, I would have taken you out of that school, but I didn't know it was that bad. And I said, see, and then, like, they took me, and they put me in this, curtain, and they rolled it up, and they would not let me out. So, like, I was, like, I couldn't breathe, and, like, it's just, looking back on that, it's scary. And, like, bullying can come in, like, certain forms. It can come in, like, verbal, physical, or even, like cyberbullying. That's, like, one of the most important ways right now, because, if you're bullying in person, you have to have the courage to say it to their face. But when you're cyberbullying, you don't even have to, like, you can just type "you're ugly," and you don't really have to have any courage, because you're just typing and nobody can see it, like, face to face. But then, like, when it's physical, you, like, punching on somebody, that's just not right. Like, okay, in the 10th grade, I was getting bullied by the people that were older than me, and then when I was in the 10th grade, I was getting bullied by the people that were younger than me. So, they would, like, push me down and, like, empty my school bag out and, like, crumble up my papers and all that. And, like, I would just cry, like, and then they'd be like, oh, you're crying, la la la. Well, you know what? I'm not one to cry, because I'm a tough soul, obviously, from my life story, like, how many times I've been close to death, like, I'm tough. So, and people always tell me I'm a walking miracle. So, but, like, when they were throwing stuff at me, they would throw mud at me and say, like, I used to be in special ed, and they're like, you're retarded, you're so retarded, you don't belong on this earth, you're effing retarded, and all these rude things, and, like, it would just hurt my feelings. So, at lunchtime every day, I would literally, as soon as the bell would ring, I would either go to the lunchroom and eat with my friends, or it got so bad that um, that I would sit in the bathroom, like, literally sit in the bathroom. It's like watching, Mean Girls. I would sit in the bathroom and eat my lunch. And then, like, those mean people would come in the bath, like, the girls, they would come in the bathroom and say, oh, she's sitting in the bathroom eating her lunch, what a baby. And because they knew I was in there. And I just think that's so wrong. And, like, and then I would, like, cry my eyes out the whole period during lunch, and I'll just sit there and, like, and the bathroom stall crying and eating my lunch, and I know it's gross to eat your lunch in the bathroom, but I really had no control on that, and I was some days I wouldn't even eat. I would starve myself because I was so upset, and I would get so nervous that okay, my hair right here, it's I would have nice hair, but I would get so nervous that I would go like this, and it was causing me to my hair was falling out because I was so stressed out. And I tried to tell the principal, I tried to tell all the teachers, and I tried to do anything I could, but nobody believed me. And they would just knock down my books, so I would do the same routine every day, and I'd come home crying, and all my mom would say was, Becca, just be tough. It's not that bad. But then when I told her, they were pushing me down my books and throwing stuff at me and crumpling up my papers and saying you're retarded and all those mean words because I'm in special ed, I finally said, you know what, Mom, my sophomore summer, I said, you know what, I can't take it anymore. I mean, it got so bad that I had to go to see a counselor every week, almost every day of the week. And the counselor, as a counselor, you're supposed to do something about it, but she didn't do nothing. So I would just be crying and crying. I even went home and wrote mean things on my wall. I would say there's no point in living if you're not happy, and why can't life just be good, and why can't people just accept you for the way you are, and I wrote on my wall, and it's over there still. But and then I even to be honest, I even didn't want to live any longer, and I tried, I was thinking in my head, it's maybe if I just end it, it'll be better, but I never attempted anything. I just thought in my head, maybe if I end it, it'll be better, but I never tried. But I just had thoughts in my head, everybody does. So, well, not everybody, but I mean, when you're that miserable, I mean, come on. But I mean, I'm pretty sure without God watching over me through all this, I probably wouldn't be here right now, because God's love is so strong. He can do anything for you, and he helped me through this whole bullying situation, and without him, I don't know where I would be, because I mean, he is so amazing, and I thank him every day for letting me live as long as I have, and I mean, getting me through this whole situation of being bullied. So I just want my story to get out there, and I'm not saying anything bad about the school, because I still live here, so I can't say anything bad, and I wouldn't, because I'm not that kind of person. I'm actually really nice. But I just don't understand why, if you're missing an arm or missing a limb, why can't you just accept a person for the way they are? They were born like that. I mean, sure, I bet they wish they had their arm or whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure they would wish they weren't like that. I'm pretty sure they were oh, I wish I was normal. Every day I wish I was normal. I used to hate myself, because it's why can't I just be like everybody else? I have to have these legs and walk stupid. But I mean, I learned that no matter if you're black, white, Mexican, have a disability or anything, you're the way you were meant to be, and you're special in your own way, and never, what those mean things that people say to you, it's just because they don't have any self-esteem, they don't have any good feelings about themselves, so they have to tear down somebody else. And a song that relates to my story would have to be No Love by Lil Wayne. I just don't get it. I mean, and okay, when I moved, it was hard because I went to a new school, and it was small, because my one school was 2A and this one was 1A. So I was nervous, but everybody at my school is so sweet. I mean, of course, everybody has drama at their school, so that's never gonna change. But they're pretty much all related, pretty much. But they just like welcomed me with like open arms. And like I just want to say, everybody that goes to my school, I just want to say thank you for accepting me for the way I am. I mean, like, I just want to cry sometimes because like y'all just love me for the way I am. And I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, and it just makes me really want to cry because I just love y'all so much. And I'm not trying to be weird right now, but I mean, thanks, Bulldogs and Lassies, like, thank you. And I mean, I still love my other friends, like, because I still live here, but I mean, it's hard for me. It's really, really hard for me to live here because, in this town, because all the things that went down, being bullied. So, I mean, I just want somebody to, if you see it happening to somebody else, please do something about it, because who would want to be treated like that? I don't think anybody would. So, please tell a teacher, tell your principal, you can even stand up. I mean, you have to do something, or this cycle is just going to keep on going, and it's just going to keep happening. And I mean, there's people out there that, I mean, the cyberbullies that like did that, and that one girl, like if you look it up, like people killed themselves because they were so miserable. And I could have been one of those people, but I chose, you know what, I'm a strong-willed person, so I'm not going to give up hope, and I'm just going to keep fighting. And I mean, it's hard for me to live here, like, trust me, because if you've been bullied and you still live here, it's really hard. But I moved schools, so I'm doing a lot better. And even though I walk with a limp this year, I've played soccer for 6 years straight, or not straight, but like 6 years. So I'll be playing soccer again, and I'm 18, and I haven't played in a while. So wish me luck. And I'm just saying, like, if somebody tells you you can't do something, prove them wrong, because don't let somebody tell you what you're gonna do, who you're gonna be, or where you're gonna be in life, because they don't even know themselves. And like, I just want to say, all the people that like said that I can't do this, I couldn't do that, and I couldn't do that, and I can't play sports, and I can't run, and I can't walk, and all this, and I mean, I'm on a soccer team. Like, obviously I can run, but like the doctor said I would never be able to walk, and I can walk. I just walk with a little bit of a limp, but it's not that noticeable. It's like, it just looks like I hurt myself. But like, anyways, like, you can do anything if you put your mind to it, and don't let the haters say mean things, because they're just they don't matter. It just matters about your happiness. And I mean, I do miss my friends, so all the Cougar fans and friends, I miss you. And I just want y'all to know that this is what really happened. And I'm not saying anything bad about the school, because I have a lot of friends that go here. I mean, but I just want y'all to know that's why I left, because I was bullied. But I mean, there's nothing that can happen now. Like, I wish I could still go to the school and everything be fine and dandy, like, because I miss all y'all like crazy. But obviously that happened in life to lead me to this other path. So I mean, I can't be mad about it, because I'm doing a lot better now. And I mean, I miss y'all, so I wish y'all the best in life. And but I hope my story inspires somebody to make a difference in the world and help people that are being bullied, because I guarantee you, only one voice can make a difference worldwide. And if y'all all stand together, y'all can make an impact with each other. And I just want to say, I mean, I don't want perfect, but I'm me. So if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, any color of the rainbow, purple, red, I don't care. you're loved the way you are. You were meant to be that way for a reason. I mean, if God wanted you to be a certain way, He would have made you that way. But I mean, if it was me and I made my own self, I would have, like, I could walk straight. I would make myself walk straight. But I mean, everybody is different and unique, and everybody is beautiful and unique in their own way, and that is, like, the truth. Because I mean, who wants to look exactly identical to everybody else? Like, I would hate that. I mean, I'm lucky I'm alive, so I just like to thank God and my family and my friends for accepting me the way I am. Y'all are amazing, and make an impact in your life and change the way you look at. I hope this helps you change the way you look at life and be happier and do something nice for somebody else. And stand up. Don't be afraid. Don't think, oh, she's standing up. She's standing up for somebody. What a baby. No, you're doing the right thing. You should stand up and tell somebody, because it could get bad and you don't want that. And I'm pretty sure if you stand up for the person, they'll be happy. And I just think bullying is not cool and it needs to be stopped. And we can all put a stop to it if we stand together. And as for now, I'm leaving. I hope this video helped somebody. And just know that y'all are loved, even if you're fat, lesbian, gay, bi, like transgender. You know, you're the way you're supposed to be. You're beautiful to me. You're beautiful the way you are. Don't change a thing about you. Like, you don't need to change for somebody else. You're beautiful and unique the way you are, and that's all I have to say. You're loved. So, for now, bye. Peace.